Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tashima Freeman and I'm about to help you get a little bit of Arabic in your repertoire. Okay. So if you are new to learning Arabic, if this is your first time seeing the video, you need to hop on back like 2 more videos and then come on back to this one. All right. So this week we are going to go over 2 new Arabic letters, Noon and Dhaal. Okay. So Noon is making Come on now. Make All right. So, and let me go ahead. If you were here last week, I was trying to figure out if this was an aleph. This is an aleph. All right. So we are going to say that with an extended ah sound. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Bana. All right. So keep in mind, we got a fatta on top of the noon. The noon is just making an sound. When you add a fatta on top, it's nah. Nah. All right. Bad nah. Bad that. Bad nah. All right. So I want you to pay attention to something. And this can get a little bit tricky. One thing you have to remember is your noon will connect. Okay. So if you see it at the beginning, if you see, ooh, this gonna be, ooh, y'all, this low-key gonna be a class that might be trying for me to even teach. Let me keep going. This is banana. Danaba. 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 All right. Banawa. I like the way that sounds. Banawa. Remember, the aleph makes this long. Banawa. Nab. Naba. Nab. Naba. Now I only know that this is a bat and not a dal because of this dot at the bottom. So when you see those dots at the bottom, you can almost put it in your head when it is shaped just like this, that is going to be a bat. That's kind of like how I can remember it. There are other Arabic letters that are going to have dots at the bottom, but they're going to be shaped a little bit differently. Nab, naba, dana, dana, naba, naba, dawaba, dawaba, nada, nada. Now, this noon and this dal almost looks alike. The only way I'm able to tell the difference is because one, the dal is a non-connector. So if it was at the front, it would not connect at all. That's how I know that that is a noon. And also because it has the dot. The dot helps me to know that that is a noon. Because even your girl, born Muslim, still need a little help sometimes. Banana. Banana. Wanadaba. Wanadaba. Bawada. Bawada. Bawadana. We're finna take it real slow. All right, let's get it going. I'm gonna repeat it. You're gonna repeat it after me. Are you ready? Get ready. Bana. Bana. Banana. Banana. Danaba. Danaba. Bana. Bana. Banawa. 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 Nab. Nab. Naba. Nab. Naba. dana, dana, naba, naba, dawaba, dawaba, nada, nada, banana, banana, wanat, wanada, wanadaba, wanadaba, wanadaba. Very good. Bawad, bawada, bawada, dawadana, dawadana, dawadana. Very good. Now I know that was a lot. That was even a lot for you, girl. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But we did it and we're getting somewhere. You are literally speaking Arabic. You're reciting Arabic right now, whether you believe it or not, but you're reciting Arabic. We was in pre-K last week. We still in pre-K, but we like towards the end of the semester. We probably finna hop into kindergarten real soon. So keep working, keep going. Let's go on to thou. Now, thou is just like thou as far as like the spelling goes and how it looks. The only difference is thou has the dot on the top. So when you see, let me see if I got one in here. Like right here, we got a no, that's not it either. All right, cool. We got a Dow right here. The only difference between the Dow and the thou is that it has the dot on top. So let me erase all this. I'm going to go ahead and write that out for you. Thou. So it has like that, almost like that TH sound in a sense. All right. So follow me. We got this. Then. Then remember the feta, no matter what, the feta is still doing the same. It got the same job. Okay. The only difference is this letter here. So instead of me saying da, like here, da, I'm saying then, then, thanab. Now, let me point this out. The only way I am able to know that this thou is in fact a thou and not a noon is because it is at the beginning. Okay. That is the only way I'm able to know. The only way. Thanab, 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 thabadan, thabana, thabana, thada, thada, net, neth, nethba, nethba. Now there's a difference in how this looks and in how this looks. All right. I know that this is a thou because of how it is positioned. That is the only way. So when I told y'all last week, I was showing you all the connector, the non-connectors, and trying to get you to understand that it is so that when you're reading Arabic, you can read Arabic. All right. Nadba. Daba. Daba. Nadwada. Nadwada. All right. You're going to repeat it after me if you weren't already. Then. Then. Thanab. ذنب ذناب ذبنا ذبنا ذاد ذاد نذبه نب I'm sorry نذبه دابة دابة نذودة نذودة. Alhamdulillah. So this week we kept it simple. The only thing we added additional was our noon and our thou. Now I want you to write down under your non-connectors. Thou is a non-connector. So when you seen it in the beginning, you seen that it didn't connect. I don't even have to go back and show you because you seen that. It will not connect in the beginning. All right. Okay. Now what I want to show you is the same thing I showed you maybe two videos ago where we went over how the alphabets actually look when they're in the beginning, the middle, and the end. So I'm going to do the same thing for noon and thou. All right. All right. So for our noon in the beginning, it'll almost look like a thou. The only difference is our thou it won't connect in the beginning. So you'll see, and then in the middle, again, very similar to our thou in our noon, thou in our thou. All right. That is what we're working with. The penmanship is trash. We don't even have to go over that again. We've already established it. You catching my drift. All right. Now let's move on to thou. Now our thou does a little bit more of a curve in. Let me try to make that curve in just a little bit better. I am also slanted in writing right now. Let me just point that out. All right. So just like our thou does the same exact thing. Doesn't connect in the beginning. It has this little swoop here. This little swoop here and this little swoop here. It's just like our thou. Make sure you are writing this. Make sure you're writing this. You will always know a noon at the end because this is the only thing it's going to add into it. It's going to look just like its shape. So that's a good thing to always keep in mind. Okay. So make sure you have this. I want to make sure that this is something that you're comfortable with, that you can understand. Oh, Lord. Make sure it's something that you understand and make sure it's something that you're continuing to follow. So one thing I'll tell you, when I would leave Arabic class, because keep in mind, Arabic class was only on Sundays for me, and it lasted however long I needed. Most times an hour, hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours, depending on how in depth we got. But I never went home and did not look at this. So even after you've watched this video, make sure that you actually take a look at it. Make sure you have this. If not, pause the video. Go ahead and get it. But don't forget, this is a lifelong journey. One thing about being Muslim, you do not learn something one time and then you just got it and you ain't got to ever revisit it again. Whether you are teaching it to someone else or you're perfecting it yourself, you will forever be a student in this deen, in this religion. And that is the beautiful thing about this religion. So although I ain't got Arabic perfect. Let me just put it out there. I can read a surah for sure. I can pick up the Quran and I can understand what the sounds are and how to formulate some fluency on my own, of course. But I too am still learning, which is the beauty of this all. We get to learn together. We get to grow as Muslims together. And that genuinely is the best part. So if you are interested in joining a community of women like yourself who want to grow, who want to learn, who you're attracted to this religion, you don't even understand why. Make sure you click the link below to join the Nur Circle community. There is a lot of information there, a lot of education, and then other women, other like-minded women who are also trying to stay away from the judgment, but still grow a community, because maybe you don't have a masjid near you, or maybe you're not that comfortable at your masjid. And also, don't forget to grab the cheat sheet so that you can stay on track with your Arabic lessons. It has been a pleasure. Again, I am Tashima Freeman, and inshallah, I'll see y'all next week.